This is a review, questioning mainly the AquaCure hydrogen machine. This review is read to you by Gwyneth Paltrow and Snoop Dogg.
Okay. I hope you're ready for some ghetto-ass shit. Ladies first.
Okay. Is the AquaCure just a cheap hydrogen-producing industrial machine that was originally just made for a welding device? Are these welding types of machines just simply being converted into hydrogen machines for health? Is the AquaCure made with the same cheap non-medical grade material as those machines that power the welding devices? AquaCure, obviously, as we know, does also use the same chemical, lye, as these welding device machines do, even though lye is not needed in any way at all for the production of hydrogen. In this case, is the AquaCure then not overcharging for this mere conversion on top of it all? The AquaCure costs $2,500 and the welding device costs between approximately $70 to $100. This then clearly means that one could actually just do this conversion of the welding machine at home at a much lower cost. Especially so since all you need to add are just little things like a funnel, a syringe, some filters, and some buttons. Yet you would of course still not have a medical grade material machine, meaning it would still not be suitable for any health purposes. The advertising for the AquaCure machine is also very misleading, because it is advertised as a Browns gas machine, while all the research provided on their website is actually about hydrogen. And there is no Browns gas research provided on their website. And as I mentioned, one does not even require lye for the production of hydrogen, and it is a toxic and highly dangerous substance. It appears that the AquaCure is simply just using the original hydrogen research. The research can be found on their website at the bottom of their site, placed as a medical disclaimer. There is generally also no research stating that Browns gas should be beneficial for human health at all. There are only some pseudoscientific claims to be found. Yet at the same time, lye is an extremely dangerous dissolvent liquid. And then there is the medical disclaimer. If you read the medical disclaimer of the AquaCure, it clearly states that the AquaCure is not for human consumption. They are actually telling you that it is not a medical device, and it states that it is not approved by any health governing agency either. At the same time, I do not find any other hydrogen companies stating that their machines would not be for human consumption. Generally, a medical disclaimer protects companies from a lot of potential legal issues, but in this hydrogen machine case here, the AquaCure company is completely protected against any harm that the AquaCure may cause. Lye is the only chemical that is directly used in the AquaCure machine, which makes me feel pretty sure that it's used in this particular machine only because the machine itself, at its basis, originally was made for a welding device and not for any health purposes. And also because lye is not some great catalyst, as the creator of the AquaCure, George Weissman, calls it, since, again, lye is not needed at all in any way to produce hydrogen. Lye is in fact dangerous. It is a hazardous acid to the skin and eyes, and it is toxic to breathe in. Just because small amounts of lye are used in some cleaning products does not mean that lye is safe to breathe in or get on your skin. But the AquaCure machine even comes with a full bottle of lye, enough to seriously harm yourself and others. With time and usage of the AquaCure machine, the lye turns into a dark sludge. This is because it is corroding the metal inside of the machine. This, of course, causes the lye to become even more toxic, and that is well for the environment each time you have to dispose of it. One good thing about the AquaCure is the warranty, but perhaps that is because they know that the lye will break down the machine. The importance of using medical-grade pure metal is that industrial steel contains chromium, which when heated ends up producing hexavalent chromium. Hexavalent chromium is also a toxic chemical to breathe in, and is also not necessary in the production of hydrogen. I cannot be absolutely sure that the AquaCure is using metal with chromium, but since the machine itself appears to be the welding machine converted, then that would mean that it is an industrial machine. And industrial machines will usually have chromium in their steel metal. And neither does the AquaCure claim to be made of medical-grade metal anywhere. So, while I feel 99% sure that the material of the AquaCure machine contains chromium, it still remains a good question, and a very important question. I discovered that the very similar-looking machine called Osmio in the United Kingdom uses a specific type of stainless steel metal that contains chromium-316 stainless steel, I believe. Osmio is as well assembled by Eagle Research, so we can at least assume that it is the same type of metal as the AquaCure. very like the exact same machine at its basis. The industrial stainless steel metal corrodes quicker because of the lye. And when the metal degrades, then the quality of hydrogen will be reduced even more. Which is another highly important factor to keep in mind when the AquaCure perhaps at some point comes out with some laboratory tests, as they very likely might not be testing an older and well-used machine. The fact that there currently isn't any lab testing of the AquaCure is also an extremely important factor to consider, as they do not provide any lab tests on the gas produced by their AquaCure machine. There is no evidence at all that lye and other contaminants are being filtered out of the inhalation either. I don't think that the water from the bubbling part of the machine is tested correctly either. It's important to keep in mind that inaccurate lab testing is a possibility with this company, and at this point I have enough reason to be more than just skeptical of their tests and results. We would need an unaffiliated entity to be doing all the testing of the AquaCure, which is as well how it should be with testing in general, since of course a company wants to show only good things about their products or services. And regarding cleaning the AquaCure, in order to clean the AquaCure machine, you can find on George Weissman's YouTube channel that you have to wear protective equipment such as goggles and gloves. Just to clean this machine. Do you have to wear protective equipment for other hydrogen machines that don't use lye? No. Of course not. This became another clear sign to me that the lye is not safe at all. Not for your skin, and neither for your eyes and lungs. And as the lye at some point has corroded the metal, it will turn into a dark sludge. You can clearly see this dark lye liquid on George Weissman's YouTube channel. Of course, it makes this lye mixture even more hazardous when it has the corrosion of the metals in it, so it becomes even more dangerous to humans and the environment. And since you have to clean the machine regularly, you are being exposed to this dangerous lye mixture each time. Regularly then means that the potential for accidents with the lye mixture becomes even higher. It has happened to me that I accidentally spilt the lye mixture, so that I had to make a new one all over again, and I know someone to whom the very same thing happened. And where can you safely dispose of the used and hazardous lye is yet another good question. I can imagine that most AquaCure customers do not dispose of this dangerous mixture properly and safely. And I did not find any instructions on the Eagle Research website regarding the disposal of this dangerous liquid either. To my findings, there is no other hydrogen machines out there that produce any such dark toxic liquid danger.